Hello, everyone. I hope that you have a great day today. In this video, we are going to focus on how to put the LAMP together. Okay, yeah, Linux, Apache Web Server, MySQL, okay, or Maria database server, PHP. Okay, as well. Okay, and then we're going to learn how to set up permissions for user to access a database through command lines. Okay, and then you need to have the root user privilege. Okay, yeah. All right, okay. And then you might be arguing that, hey, I mean, don't we have this PHP MyAML okay, application to use instead of through command lines? Yes. I totally agree with you. But then we will install it, package, and set it up later. Okay, because for example, if there are cases that you work for an organization and you need to set up 300, 400 databases, let's say for 300 or more students. I mean, how it will be really tough to use GUI, clinking to set it up. But then if you know how to set it up from command line, then you can again use whatever programming language of your liking to create a script, and a user password, user database, user account, user permissions to easily again add I don't know, I mean 300, 400 databases for those users. Okay, so let's see how are we going to do it. Okay, so how are we going to do it? Okay, so again as of now, you might be using the regular user's account. Okay, but then you need to switch to the root user account. Okay, why is that? Okay, because the root user allow you to kind of access the administrator permitted database. For example, MySQL database. Then from there, you can see what are the tables available, and then among the users table, then you can see what are the hosts have been set up and what are the users available in your system. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, let's get started. Okay, yeah. So give me a minute. Okay, yeah. All right. Okay. So let me put this one side by side. Okay. Oops, sorry. Okay, together with my virtual machine. Okay. Yeah. So let me set it aside. Okay. Ooh, I'm not very good at it. Okay. Bear with me. Bear with me. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So here is my virtual box. Okay. I'm using Fedora 26. Okay, yeah, all right. Okay, so let me move this one side by side. Okay, side by side. Okay, yeah. So let me just log in using the regular user account first. Okay, yeah. So I type MySQL, press enter key, then I'm in because the prompts I changed already, right? Then I can say, hey, show databases. Okay, then you can see that for regular users, you will not find the MySQL database there at all. Okay, yeah, so that's why we need to switch to the root user. And then let me try this. Control AO to clean the screen. There you go. Okay, all right. So let me switch to let me log out first and switch to the root user. Okay, yeah. All right, I'm in the root user account now, because you can see that the prompt side changed, all right, root user, and then I can log it in. Okay, yeah, MySQL, now I'm in. Now if I try this, show databases, yeah, command, then you can see that, now the MySQL database, and along with more databases are available to me, okay, are available to me. Okay, so let's go to the next slide. Okay, so again, as of now, I'm going to connect the MySQL database. You can use command like the one here if you want to. It's really up to you. Okay, yeah. So let me try the connect. Okay, yeah, and then you can see that the prompt side change to the name of the database I'm connected to right now. Okay, so now I know that I'm connected. prior to that is none. Okay, so then once I connect to the MySQL database, okay, then the prompt side changed. Okay, so let me do and Control L again. Okay, yeah. All right, okay, and then okay, I'm going to show, okay, once I have connected to the database, I want to see what tables, okay, are there. Right? So you can see, ooh, wow, I mean, it is really a lot of tables, okay, a lot of tables. But then we want to see, okay, what users are get been get allowed to use this system, right? So we can use this connect to we can find out information from the users table. Okay, so let me do this get describe. Okay, yeah, command and then the users table to see what are the fields get in there. You can see that okay, it has a lot of fields. Okay, so let me see. I got typo. Okay, yeah, describe. Okay, sorry, user only. Yeah. User table. Okay, then you can see the wow, it has really, I mean, a lot of fields, get a lot of fields in there. Okay, but then let's keep it simple. Okay, keep it simple. Okay, let's say, hey, will you please just show me the host setting and then what are the users there, right? Okay, from the users table. Okay, boom. Then you can see that as of now, okay, we have only one user, the root user, been set up for the system. Okay, so now we're going to see how do we set up a database and then also set up users permissions and a user user first. Okay, and then the permissions to use the database. And then again, some of you again might be wondering, well, I mean, why do we need to learn things like that, right? So here's a very simple example. I mean, maybe you heard about GoDaddy.com, right? Is a very big website hosting company, along with other things. And then they do they host the Linux operating system, provided service as well. Okay, so assume that you they say you want to find out what do they offer there, right? Then you can see that under the Linux plan, they have 4 options. But then let's take a look of the very basic one, economy. Then you can see that they give end user to be able to access the database. Yeah, so that's why again, that's why we want to spend time to learn about how to do that. Okay, how to do that. So let's come back to our setting over here. So here will be the criteria. Okay, so again, I'm in the root user already. Okay, so we don't need to re-enter this command. Okay, and then I'm going to create a database. Okay, so to create a database, again, those will be the command. Okay, yeah. So you pick a name. Okay, then once the database get created, then you can grant privileges. You can think of privileges, permissions using those commands. In a minute, we'll use some real world cases. Okay, yeah. So let's move on to the next one. Okay, so here will be the case. Okay, so assume that we want to create a new database called SE user DB. The username will be SE user, and then the password is like this. Okay, so how are we going to do it? Okay, yeah. So again, I'm in the root users. Kind of privilege already. Okay, so let me clear the screen. Control L. There you go. So I'm going to issue the command create a database. Okay, and then SE user DB. Okay, the name of the database. Okay. There you go. Okay, when you see this query, okay, one row affected, it means a good sign, right? Okay, and then I'm going to set up privileges, or permissions, for that anyone, for someone who can access that database. Okay, so grant all. Okay, privilege. Okay. I'm not very good at the spelling. Okay, yeah, so bear with me. Okay. I hope that I spell everything right. Okay, yeah. And then SE user, okay, SE user, the use, sorry, SE user DB, the database dot asterisk. Okay, I will explain to you what they mean, get some on those, get some special settings in a minute, okay? And then get a local get host, okay, yeah. All right, okay, let me continue typing, okay, and then okay, identify, okay, okay, den, okay, oh, sorry, identified, okay, by SOSU-2015, okay, and then with grant, okay, I believe just that's it, and option, okay, that's all, yeah, option, okay. Okay, and then let me see, let me double check my spelling, okay, bear with me, grant, okay, all privileges, okay, on the user dot, on the database dot, all the tables under it. Okay, so you can see that this member operator behind it, okay, is the wildcard, means any table, okay, any table, okay, any table after it, okay, yeah, any table under the database to okay, which user, okay, so the username is SE user, okay, at okay, what from what machine, get a local host will be fine, okay, local host, and then identify by the password, okay, so this is the password with a grant option, okay, yeah, so again, the permissions will be read, write, create, delete, update, whatever permissions, okay, so hopefully I spell everything right, okay, yeah. All right, okay, not bad, not bad, okay, yeah, so again, how do I know that the database and the username have been created, okay, so let's try this command again, okay, yeah, so again, if you type the command wrong, no big deal, just retype it again, okay, yeah, there you go, okay, so you can see that the user has been created, okay, and then how about the database, okay, so we can, let me see, okay, let me try whether I can see the databases from here or not. Yeah. Yes. Okay. So you can see that the database has been created. Okay. SE user DB. Okay. Yeah. And then the SE user with this password has all the permissions to access the database. Okay. Yeah. But then again, okay, I always emphasize that when you add something, change something, always what display something, okay, to make sure that the way you think is the same as a computer. So how do I know that the SE user has permissions, okay, to access the database? Okay, so let me exit the root user mode. Okay, yeah. And then yeah, it's fine. Let me exit again, even though there's no need for that. Okay, so let me type MySQL, but then this time, okay, I'm going to use option like this, okay? MySQL, okay, space -u means user, okay, and then it will be the SE user, and then P means prompt me with the password, okay, and then let me press the enter key, and then the password will be SOSU-2015, okay. There you go, and then if the user issue the command show databases, okay. There you go. Okay, so you can see that the sample test database is available to anyone. Okay, yeah, and then the SE user DB is there, and then of course, I mean, the user can connect get the database. This time, let me try the use command. Use the use command. Okay, SE user DB. Okay, and then okay, there you go. Show tables. Okay, so as of now, no tables. Okay, so you can see that this is the command line setting allow you to create a database and set up all the permissions on a certain user with certain password on that database. Okay, on that database. Okay, yeah. So okay, let me see. This is the login. I'm not going to again cover how to create tables, how to insert data to the tables. I mean, there's another video you can watch. Okay, yeah. So this one will be related to how to set up the database, how to set up a user with password permissions to access the database. Okay, so again, why do we learn about this command line? Again, the assertion that if you have to set up, I mean, I don't know, 300 or more databases or 300 or more different students or users, then it's better that you write a script to do that. Okay, yeah, and then just execute it from whatever programming language of your liking to perform this job. And then yes, I know you want GUIs. Yes. Okay, so coming up. Okay, so let me stop the video. Okay, let me stop the video. Yeah.